Alright, so when I started doing these planks, the first thing that I wanted to do is make it more of one color. And I did the oak planks right away just so I could have a base for the planks. And I started switching to the acacia and oak planks again and again, just so I can get the perfect detail on like those small marks. I wanted them to be the same. And I do the same for birch. And I basically go and repeat this process for all the other planks. And how I get the color is I use a color picking tool, and then I make it a little bit brighter and then just color in those gaps. And after that, I just make it a little bit darker and make those details on the planks. And now we have logs, because logs are the next step. And I start with the birch one. And what I did is I put the planks and the logs right next to each other so I could have the same color scheme for them. And then the big oak, I did the same thing. I color picked from the actual plank and then just put them on the logs. It was really easy to draw the detail on the logs because it kind of felt random at one point. And the acacia one was also about the same. And as I went to do the other logs and finished acacia, I kind of like started to feel like I had the theme going and I knew what to do, so it was really easy. So it went from taking about 5 minutes per plank or per log to like a good 30 seconds or even a minute. Shouldn't take that long. But the footage you're seeing is sped up by quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it's 15 times or so. So this video is really short. I didn't want to make it that long. But these logs are kind of the same thing again and again, and there's not much to do. Now I started doing the grass because grass is part of nature and I wanted to cover mostly nature. And you might notice that in the footage that I show up the end, I didn't do some blocks in the recording as I forgot, or I just maybe forgot to record. That definitely didn't happen. But this grass top is actually so that different grass could have different aspects, as different biomes have different color of grass, and the gray just gets color tuned to the biome. This tall grass is just, again, it's gray for the biomes, but it's actually just tall grass. And if you head and look at all the dirt, I made dirt after, and I just had to like sort of took the bottom of the grass texture and put dirt on. So I put on dirt, so yeah, that was easy. But flowers are the last thing that I wanted to do, as it's kind of not important. But I'm pretty sure I went ahead and just kind of took one color, colored everywhere in every aspect, and there was also just a little bit of shading done, but not too much, as I want to focus on the colors. After that, I did leaves because I forgot about it. I forgot about them, but I ended up remembering, and I did the leaves. And then the leaves kind of look similar, I'm gonna admit, but Minecraft just has similar leaves, and I ended up making them brighter, which just also makes them brighter in the actual game. Instead of dark gray, it's gray, or instead of white, it's white, because I'm trying to make it brighter. So this leaves was kind of just removing a lot of the dark parts and making it a little bit brighter. Alright, so I'm here on Minecraft 1.8.9, and I loaded the texture pack in. It looks kind of nice. So here are the logs. Doesn't line up perfectly, but the original textures don't either, so I think it's fine. To be exact, this is oak, this is spruce, this is birch, this is dark oak, this is, I'm pretty sure, acacia, and jungle. Also, I'm using Lunar client, so stuff might be different. Now again, it's the exact same pattern as this, just the logs. This is oak, this is spruce, this is birch, this is dark oak, this is acacia, and this is jungle. The stairs, again, it just uses the wood texture and puts it on stairs. So not much of a change. We have oak, spruce, birch, dark oak. I don't think I have to explain. I did the sand texture too, as I forgot to do that in the video, along with some of these textures. I perfected the wood texture and log texture, as I don't really know how to do it first try. So grass, we have podzol and miscellaneous. Oh my god, I can't pronounce this. I'm pretty sure it's mycelium and sand, because that's technically part of nature. And I also have the leaves in my inventory, but they might decay, so I didn't place them down. We have oak leaves, a little bit more bright than the standard. We have spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. They all look the same, but let's be honest, the leaves look the same in Minecraft sometimes. I'll get rid of these. And so after around like 2 hours of me making the texture pack and finishing the textures, if you add all that time all together, this is what I got for the first day. To be honest, I'm kind of proud of how this turned out. Also, the sand's floating because I have a barrier block under it. But yeah, the thing that I found the hardest to do is the plank textures, just making it similar, as it'll be weird if there's one planks and then another planks, and they're both planks but they have a different texture, but they mostly line up. Like if you look like right here, these spots are in the exact same place, and the logs have the exact same theme. Let me just get rid of these logs so I can show you these ones. The exact same theme. And then we also have the stairs. Like I said, it mainly just puts the actual wood texture on. I didn't design these. All around we have it. And if you make one side of the block, it just goes around and pastes. Basically, the game file just said, alright, let me just put it all over, and there we have, just from one texture we have the whole block. This is regular dirt, this is coarse dirt. I'm just gonna go back and in detail about these. How I did these ones is I took the dirt texture, I added it under, then I detailed the grass, all that. But then also we have the flowers, because that's technically also part of nature. I made the flower pots go along, as it's kind of appropriate, flower pot and flowers. Not much really changed with the flowers, but if you notice, they're a little bit more vibrant. Like the colors went from dark shaded to more just one tone and a lot brighter. The white is really, really shown here. I brightened the main spot in right there, and I also made it so that these flowers have a little bit more color and less shading. I basically took one color and just added it everywhere here, and this one was like really easy to do. Just this is one color for the most part, a little bit of shading here, and just add all this on. I'm pretty sure I did most of the nature part. I might go and add more, but I think it won't really add on to the video, as I want to show how I'm making the texture pack, not perfectly step by step how I do it. That will be in another tutorial, like I'm gonna say soon. Just after I finish the series, I will make a tutorial on how to make a texture pack, or at least how I have been making this texture pack. So, yeah.